Hey guys, how's it going? Dudey here. I am back with another video now today. A video that I've been asked to cover for ages. Probably since early last year, to be honest. And that is the Bermuda Triangle. Now, the Bermuda Triangle, for those of you that don't know, is a mass of water that has mysterious disappearances happening all the time, with a plethora of conspiracies as to why. Before we jump into the Bermuda Triangle stuff though, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much. The support is immense and helps me get to that big 100k that is just mere thousands of subscribers away from becoming a reality. So if you could do that for me, I will love you forever. Now, the Bermuda Triangle is located off the southeast coast of America, between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico. It is in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, this Bermuda Triangle, to be fair, is enormous. 440,000 miles of sea. I will just say that, to be fair, obviously, you know, a lot of ships have gone missing, a lot of planes have gone missing, but I do think it's important to bear that in mind, that no matter the conspiracy we're about to go into, no matter the stories we're about to hear, it's a lot of sea mass. So maybe the planes just went down, the ships just sunk, you know? Or is that what a sheeple would say? Let's jump into the conspiracies. So one of the biggest ones is that there is something going wrong with the magnetic field in that area, because apparently compasses go haywire, which is believed to have led to planes flying in the wrong direction, ships going back on themselves, planes running out of fuel in the air because of this, and subsequently crashing. There are also theories of the kraken and giant squid being around that area, pulling ships down into the murky abyss. UFOs as well, of course. You can't have a conspiracy without UFOs and aliens. Is there something going on there? There is allegedly an island within the Bermuda Triangle that is theorized to be the base of aliens trying to get back to their planet, which is why they tend to only destroy ships with valuable assets and militarized objects on them so they can salvage them to rebuild their ship. This is a genuine conspiracy that I found on the internet. There are also theories that there are portals to other dimensions, and my favorite, time slips, little cracks in time where people are slipping through and ending up somewhere where, well, they weren't originally. So there are plenty. In fact, to be honest, the conspiracies go as far as your imagination does with this Bermuda Triangle. So let's hear some of these stories from the Bermuda Triangle. So the first story we're going to touch upon is the famous story of the Mary Celeste. Now, the ship was discovered on the 4th of December of 1872. Everything on this abandoned ship was in perfect condition. All of its inventory, no signs of any battle or pirates coming on board or a kraken attacking. There was literally nothing. But that was what was so haunting, because although the ship seemed undisturbed, the entire crew was missing. Consisted of 7 crew members, the captain, the captain's wife, and their 2-year-old daughter. Now, this ship had a lot of alcohol on board. It was one of the things that it was transporting, and 9 barrels of the alcohol were seemingly drank, but everything else was untouched. The ship set sail from New York and was going to Genoa, Italy. However, a number of days after it set sail, it was discovered abandoned. There was also mysteriously a sword on the deck, and the lifeboat was missing. However, the crew and the lifeboat has never been found. Now, of course, there were many theories as to what could have happened here. Some saying that it was a criminal organized abduction due to the nature of the cargo, the alcohol. There was also, of course, the theory of alien abduction. A pirate attack was ruled out because there was no evidence of a struggle on board. Just no theories fit as to why they would completely disappear, seemingly no aggravation on board. So the Mary Celeste remains a mystery. This story is pretty crazy. This is the story of the large schooner ship, the Ellen Austin. So in 1881, this large 210-foot schooner was travelling to New York from London. Now, near the Bermuda Triangle, it stumbled across a derelict, abandoned ship. Now, being a savvy captain, Captain Baker decided to sit around the ship, not actually go onto the ship for 2 days to make sure this wasn't some sort of elaborate trap. But after 2 days, there was no communication, there was no signs of any life on the ship, so they boarded, and they found that it was very well stocked. But just like the Mary Celeste, no sign of any crew, no sign of any struggle, they were just gone. Now, where does this vary from the Mary Celeste? Are you just repeating yourself? Are you just doing another Mary Celeste story? No. What Captain Baker did was he decided that he was going to tow this ship to New York with him. So he left some of his best crew on that ship and they tightly tailed the Ellen Austin. This was until they hit a mild storm, some freak winds, which separated the ships. Then once the seas settled, the ship was lost. Now, a few more days passed when the lookout, using his spyglass, spotted the derelict ship once again. So, using all of their efforts and might, they eventually caught up with the derelict ship. But once again, the crew, this time Captain Baker's crew, were completely missing, never to be seen again. So once again, on this random derelict abandoned ship, for seemingly no rhyme or reason, the crews had disappeared. Now, there are variations in the story from here, but one that I found consistent was that he then tried once more to lend some of his now sparse crew to this ship to try and get it back to shore. And once again, they were separated, and once again, his crew disappeared. So Captain Baker abandoned the clearly cursed ship, never seeing the two separate offshoots of his crew that he lent to get this ship back to shore. You then have the case of the USS Cyclops. Now, this ship went missing in 1918. Now, to this day, it marks the largest loss of life to a US naval ship in a single incident. Now, this ship set sail from Brazil to Baltimore. On it was 309 crew members and 108,000 tons of manganese ore. After the ship set sail, it sent out one message saying that everything was fine and the seas were pretty calm. Nothing to report, in all honesty. But this would be the only report that was ever sent out from this ship. Now, although it was 1918, you have to understand this was a military ship with all of the latest technology of the time, distress beacons, etc., available to any ship of the time. But the ship disappeared. The crew disappeared. The captain never sent any distress signal at all. Any radio calls sent to the USS Cyclops were never received, never responded to. This giant military vessel has never been found. Simply disappeared off the face of the earth whilst going through the Bermuda Triangle. So there we go. That is the Bermuda Triangle for now. If you'd like a part 2, if you'd like more stories, I will certainly look into those for you. Some more theories as to what could be going on at the Bermuda Triangle as well. Please do just let me know. If you enjoyed this, please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you'd like some of my merch, then head over to allegedlypossiblymaybe.co.uk. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you very soon. Sweet one. Geese.